Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. The reason you see aluminum foil, folks, is I'm going to make my husband a star. And I've got to draw the star. And you know, stars, they are kind of easy and kind of not easy, folks. You know what I mean? Because you got to get them all even and stuff. But I'm just going to do the best I can. How y'all doing, folks? He put his tree up today, folks, and he was looking at that star I made and wanted to know if I would make him one, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this time of the year, folks, it does, you know, have a tendency to cause depression and stuff like that. And the reason for that is, folks, is because the days have gotten shorter and there's not as much sunlight, and plus you get to thinking about being blocked in the house and things like that, folks, and you're not able to get out and go do anything like going swimming or anything like that, or planting your garden or anything. But what you got to do, folks, is plan ahead of time and you know, think about all the activities that you're going to have to do when you're inside the house. Just like me, for instance, folks, what I did is we found a TV that was on sale at Best Buy, and it was a pretty reasonable price. It was about $200 some, folks, and it's a Hisense TV. And so we went and bought that and put it in the front room in there. And the reason that I did that, folks, is because we have cable on this TV in here in the living room. And sometimes there is not anything on cable, even though you're paying a high price for it and stuff, folks. So we have this other TV in here in the other room, you know, that I just bought. It's on an antenna. And, you know, if you get into old shows, old sitcoms and stuff like that, folks, which me and my husband do, we go in there and watch a little bit of TV once in a while. My husband hasn't gotten settled down enough to go in there too much himself, but I did wind up getting him in there one day, you know, to watch a little bit of it, and that was the first time he had done it since we bought the TV. But now he's starting to appreciate it more because, you know, they took Lucy off the cable, and he likes Lucille Ball. You know, he likes them old sitcoms and stuff. And I like that Everybody Loves Raymond, folks, but they put that in Spanish language, and I don't really understand Spanish. So I quit watching that because of that reason. Hang on a minute, folks. I gotta get my phone. Hello?
Hey, honey, I'll be home directly, okay?
Okay.
Wait about 30 minutes to put Saber up, alright?
Okay, I will.
Alright, love you, bye.
Love you too. Bye. Folks, that was my husband. He was calling saying he was coming home. But anyway, yeah, that's what we did. We bought that TV, folks, and it's got a lot of stuff on it. You know, if you don't want to watch sitcoms or anything like that, you know, you can get on there and watch YouTube or, you know, Tubi TV or those other TV shows, you know. And they don't cost anything. They're totally free. But anyway, let me get my scissors, folks. We're going to cut the star out. And then also what you could do, folks, is, you know, Christmas is coming up. So you could go buy like a board game if you like playing board games or something. My husband was calling on the phone. He was wanting to tell me that he's just about home. He went to an auction again tonight. He hung our little dog that we lost back last August, folks. He hung a few of her memorial stuffed animals on the Christmas tree. We'd had those stuffed animals since she was a little puppy. So he held on to them for a memorial. You know, little things like that, folks, may not, to some people, it may not mean a lot. But to the ones that do it, it does mean something, folks. Trying to be careful and not cut the star where it won't do right. I use light cardboard, folks. You know, so it'll stay up. My husband was wanting to hijack my star that I made for my tree in the house and put it on his tree outside. And I think that's what happened to my one last year too. So instead of him hijacking it, he asked me if I would make him one. I said yes. So that's what we're doing. But if you like to crochet or knit or anything like that, folks, you could crochet and knit for winter, you know, if you got to be stuck in the house. Let me get my glue, because I may need some glue for this. I got to plug my hot glue gun in. It doesn't really take long to make a star, folks. There it is. Ta-da! But it's going to look prettier when I get the aluminum foil on it. And the reason that I use aluminum foil, folks, is, you know, them Christmas lights that you got on your tree. That aluminum foil reflects off of that aluminum, the lights reflect off that aluminum foil and leave a real pretty scene to it. So I use aluminum foil. But here we go. We're going to get us a little bit of aluminum foil. Put your star down on your aluminum foil like this and outline it. Cut it out kind of big, folks. That way you can kind of put it on your star that way. See, like this. And if you like to paint, go buy yourself some paints, folks. Sit in the house and paint you some pictures on a canvas. That's another ideal that you can use for when you're pinned up in the house to keep you from being depressed. Because if you're just sitting around not doing anything, folks, and just thinking, you're probably going to sit there and dwell on negativity, not having anything to do. So if you've always got you something planned to do ahead of time, folks, it can help you a lot. I tell you this stuff, folks, because it's something that I experienced in the past, you know, with being lonely. You don't have to get the aluminum foil perfect, folks. Just get it to where you can glue it on your star and be able to shape it to your star. But you know what they say, folks, life is what you make it. If you want to be happy, you'll be happy. If you want to be sad, you'll be sad. And we have a choice whether we want to choose love or hate. We got to choose to love and be good to people, folks. And yes, there are some of us in this world that we might be different, have different ways about us and stuff, folks, but that's just the way we are and the way we were made. And so, you know, we can't down other people because of the way they are, folks. It's kind of like you take a negativity and turn it into a positive thing. But see, I don't cut it out perfect, folks. I just get it to where I can, you know, shape it around my heart. And if I have any places that I messed up on or whatever, like if I cut it too short or whatever, I just take aluminum foil and glue it on there, folks. Because you know what they say, folks, not everything can be perfect, right? Alright, let's turn this aluminum foil over so it'll be shiny. If we can do it in the right way. That goes on the short part. We all have our own little uniqueness, folks. We just have to discover that about ourselves and make our lives as happy as we can. We can't let depression consume us if we can do the best we can not to. And for those that don't have their families with them now, folks, you know, we have the memories with them and things like that, and we can sit around and reminisce on them parts, folks. this is messed up right here, folks. I'm just gonna take the scissors and cut it off where it'll fit the aluminum foil. And then anything that don't match up, you just take your aluminum foil and put it on there and glue it on, folks. But I wanted to get in here and spend time with y'all because I hadn't seen you for a few days. And share this with you about the star, making the star for my husband. Before he decides to hijack my star. Because he will, he'll catch me not looking, folks, and he'll hijack my star. Can't allow that. Alright, let me get this put back like it was. Oop, stuck to my scissors. I didn't tell him on the phone that I was making this star for him, folks. He'll see it when he gets home. Bud, be quiet, boy. My collar's awake and he thinks I'm talking to him, folks. He's an escape artist too, folks. My husband let him out to use the bathroom yesterday, and he wound up going down to the pond, and that's something we don't like for him to do. Because he's blind and he can't see where he's going, and we fear that he might fall in the pond and can't get out. So we try to keep him up here around the house. Collies are family dogs, folks. They like being around their family. And he's got used to the phone ringing and it being my husband on the other end too. So I think he knows he's coming, Bobby's getting ready to come home. So he gets excited about it. Here we go. I'm gluing this aluminum foil on here, folks. I want to make sure I got it on the shiny side. Oop. That glue's hot, folks. See? And I'll get this aluminum foil shaped. Just shape your aluminum foil around your star, folks. Just like that. And that's what it'll look like. Just keep working with it till you get it to where you want it. We're not sweating the small stuff, folks. See? There it is. Da-da. It's got a little end down here to it, folks, but that's okay. There's him a star for his tree. And that's how it's done, folks. Well, thank you for joining my YouTube channel, folks. You have a nice evening and a blessed evening, too. You got this, folks. You're awesome. Bye.